Good evening. It's good to be here again. Hello again. I hope everyone is well tonight. I'm having to pick up right where I left off a couple of nights ago, trying to look through some of this. Alright. I hope everyone's doing pretty well. I am feeling better. It's kind of hilarious after having a couple of talks about freaking tacos my first night. The very second day I get food poisoning. It's great stuff. But all's good. Life continues now. Let's have some fun. I need to do the dungeons. So we're gonna do some of the monoliths, and then I think I'm gonna go through and do the dungeons and see what sort of trouble I can get into. Relic. Cool. Oh my gosh, speaking of food though, I have been... Oh, I already did that. I have been having a lot of fun with my little thrall and learning so much more about her too. She used to be training to be a private chef. So food is something that is in both of our brains fairly constantly is both love and just guilty pleasure as well. Not just in pursuit of trying to eat healthier, but I've always been very deeply inspired by hang on. Something's different here. What? I was always inspired by Gordon Ramsay, of course, but the past few years I found some awesome YouTubers who started to inspire more cooking and recipes and doing from scratch, and it sent me on a whole cooking adventure. Let's see, what do we want to do? I want to finish this timeline and pose. I really don't know what the best way for this is or how to move out, but damn it, I'm just gonna keep trying to expand and move further and further. I want to learn as much as I can about this awesome game before all the crap starts with the first update. Yeah, I don't like, it threw me off. There's a mortar thing going on here. I was hoping to stop and adjust something, but apparently I'm falling in the Sentai pad choke of not being able to fucking read. Should have checked the modifiers just a little bit better. Having stupid high movement speed, probably like comparable to what Path of Exile rogues and archers run with. I will be needing to stack movement speed since I'm not planning on using a mobility. Or, yeah, a movement ability. Let's just hope that doesn't come back to kill me. No, yeah. That's off for mortars. Whatever the hell is shooting at me. What the hell? I have a widget that's not working, but I don't know if I care to try to fix it. been doing a lot of, oh my gosh, obsessing, I think is the best way to put it, over the past few months. Over what direction I want to take, especially in regards to MMOs. A friend of mine and we used to have this sad little trend we would need to do with each other where basically, ooh, cool. Yay, let's basically, sadly, over time it would more and more become this game of evaluating the available options and trying to find not what we did like about various options, but we more tried to single out the things we felt were just criminal, unacceptable, things we did not agree with. There's several things that are definitely on my no-no list and that detract from so much of the experience. And the two biggest offenders were always selling in-game currency, such as Guild Wars 2 or World of Warcraft. Even though I liked so much about Guild Wars 2, that in particular was a huge point of contention because, especially with crafting, that's something I always enjoy, and I like specializing and finding my niche, and it just seemed like total cheesy fucking horseshit that someone can just insert money officially and get all the materials they need from a stocked market and don't have to do the farming and resource acquisition step of the whole process. It undermined so much to me. And I think as time went on and on and on, it almost just became, well, fuck. Just about every freaking MMO is doing some sort of egregious freaking bullshit. Finding one that was not committing cardinal sins left and right. That's like trying to find a pebble on fucking Mount Everest. That's fucking stupid. That buried underneath an avalanche. mm. Let's see what we got here. Homunculus. Okay.
Yes.
Let's see what we got. Anything good? No. Nope. I'm not getting stuff on kill, so it's physical and minion. Physical and minion, 13 versus 16, but I don't get health on kill. A plus just flat vitality would be a little bit better, I think. Can deal without the 3% difference. Not doing any blocking. It's gonna be hard for me to be willing to give up that fucking belt. That thing is just fucking epic. Let's see. Aaron's Wisdom. Melee cold damage when above 65% health. 3% of this I just have now. That doesn't fucking help me. Ooh. Now this is interesting. Let's see, spell damage, ward retention. Oh. I can't help it. I want to play with this and just see if I can do anything interesting with it. It's not perfect, but if I can change a couple things, it could be really cool. Because unfortunately, fire damage doesn't help. I know that spell damage does translate to some minion stuff, but not fire damage as far as I know. Even if the minions are converted to fire, I think fire is meaning from you as the source. So let's see if we can get rid of those two. God damn it. I have plenty of these stupid scrolls, but... No, it's just gonna be elemental crap through and through. I'm not gonna waste my time. Chance to bleed on minion hit. That's pretty cool, but... And not that what I'm using now, my relic is kind of fucking shit. I've been using it the entire game, but... What is endurance threshold? That's... something I'm not familiar with. Let's see. Endurance threshold. Let's see what it says. Defensive percentage stat that mitigates against hits on very low health. Oh, damage to ward is not... No, endurance is bullshit then. For me. That's not gonna matter. So, let's toss this shit right out the window. And keep going.
Take care.
Alright, so I've got... Oh, I've got the boss unlocked now. Cool. Let's go hopefully not die. In this timeline, the void attacks the world before much of humanity was able to escape. Instead, more of the fallen offspring survived use the void to summon their god. Rai's husk now soars above the waning world like a black sun. Forestall the end. Slay Rhea. Sure. Let's go. Good. Alright. Total minions are appropriate. What the hell is this? Let's see. Ooh. Okay. Oh, 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 God. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do better about that. Probably could have spent my skill points before a boss fight, but just keep running, just keep running. Keep my ward up. What am I missing? My warrior. Oh, God. Oh, there it goes.
This hates, this despair.
All right. Let's. Whoa. I just got my ass wrecked. That was fun. All right. Eventually I'll have enough mana for all these minions. One day. Girl can dream. I've got to get more movement speeds. That stupid freaking comment about, I hope I don't need a movement ability. Yeah, I'm gonna need to stack up a lot of freaking movement speed. Or I'm gonna have a really bad time. Ah, fuck. Let's go, let's go, let's go. No, no. No, I'm fucked. Fuck, I knew that was a bad idea. Well, we learned a lesson there. Shit. I appreciate that it's not easy. I'll crack through it. Let's go again. Try not to die. Again. Let's see. Okay. We can do it. Oh, God. I wish you could see how hard that I just fucking slapped my throat for that shit. Walked right into it. Oh my God. Should probably stop and spin my stupid point for just a moment, shouldn't I? 5 unspent point. Yeah, that might make a small difference. Maybe. I know I was going for that. My other options right now are more offensive. And I was still considering going for Reclamation of Souls just to get to Soul Drinker and try to have some fun with some more ward, but I think I need to obsess over that decision just a little bit more. Alright. Stop making me feel embarrassed, Rhea. Let's go. Oh, I didn't realize that was DOT. Oh, for fuck's sake. I just thought that was a cloud that he left behind him. Talk about a fucking noob, bunch of mistakes. And I am a noob, but still. Ah, it's a damn good thing I'm not playing hardcore. I'm kind of saying Raya, but maybe it's Raye. Now I'm questioning how to properly pronounce the boss's name. Maybe I'll get slapped for it. We'll see. Do not walk in the shit. Learn your lesson. Oh, fuck. I was hoping that would work, but...
This hates, this despair, oblivion burns.
Ooh, trapped. That's fun.
This world earned it. Do you deny it?
Okay, that kind of worked. Fuck.
My shadow will cover this world once more.
Give me the ward I need to stay alive, please. %. Okay. Oh no. Fuck. I thought I was gonna step on it right as it fucking burst, and then I would step on a safe space. Maybe I do need to consider the ward retention sooner. Let's try it. Let's try the ward retention path. Alright, whenever you use a potion, you also consume a random minion, killing it to restore health. The health gained in this manner is equal to a percentage of the minion's current health. So this should work really, really well with me stacking minion HP. So I am going to go for it. Let's see how that affects my ward. That should be kind of a game-changing amount of ward. I promise I'm going to upgrade my stupid microphone as soon as I can. But we'll get there. See if I can not die this time. That would be just fantastic. Oh, I knew that was risky. I've got to figure out the timing for that.
This haste, this despair, oblivion,
66%.
this world earns to you. My shadow will cover this world once more.
Oh, fuck, yes. Okay, I'd actually pulled it off that time. Yay! 45%. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go. I got this.
Oblivion burns to you. This world earned its doom. Do you deny it?
Shit. Oh, fuck. That's it. Oh, God. Holy crap. I should not have survived that. Oh my God. Holy fucking hell. Hi there, Corpzilla. How are you today? Let's see. Echo of Solarum. Void resistance. Spell damage leached as health. Throwing damage leached as life. I guess void resistance. I don't think that's gonna translate to minions at all. If I'm wrong, I'll just have to reconsider things, but for now, resistances will be just fine. Been seeing so much controversy online regarding gacha games recently. It's been kind of funny. I have never ever been a gacha fan personally. Just not my thing. I wanted to play games like Genshin Impact and even Lost Ark, but the being prohibited based on continually inserting quarters just did not sound fun. Okay, so I conquered a second timeline, if I'm understanding this crap at all. Let's see. Anything interesting? Skinny boxes. They do. Um, and yeah, I'm very much the type of player where I find my niches, I find the things that I love, and I just throw myself into them. Like, conversely, uh, one of my best friends, he enjoys playing everything that a game has to offer, so mastery of every single class over time is generally his goal to explore the game, but I just can't do that. I don't get as much enjoyment out of being forced to play in a play style I don't really enjoy. So some games that give big legs up to that playstyle, sort of like Lost Ark did, and you can do with Destiny 1 and 2. Uh, Destiny is a whole different fun topic, but I would always find myself just playing the class I enjoyed. I can't do dailies on 4 different classes just to maximize my resources. If I don't enjoy it, I'm not going to do it. And um, everybody has their own little niche and favorites, just like I'm leaning into mine. But Final Fantasy XIV, which I'll be returning to soon, I started out as a paladin, and I was the tank and guild and raid tank, and I refused to play warrior. I hated great axes. I did not want to be in that play style. You can't make me do it. I will be an absolute stick in the mud. Let's see. You know, I also saw another recent interesting video. Asmongold's posted it. It was this other guy is him doing a reaction as usual, but this guy made a video talking about after seeing this you'll see gacha games differently, and was trying to make a case for like a tower defense game, and even pointing towards like Genshin Impact, and with it's only pay to win if you have 10 IQ points, essentially. Like, you can beat the game with, 4-star characters, and you don't have to delve that deeply. It just sounds like copium to me. Uh, um, I don't think you can excuse pay to win, even if it doesn't have PvP as a core mechanic. It's the same reason why Guild Wars 2 was depressing to me for the whole crafting approach and how you can just buy gold from them and then buy the materials you need and then synth everything you want, and that just it removes so much for me. Not using traversal skills, don't care. And that would even be down to loot boxes too. Absolutely frustrating and rage-inducing in games like Overwatch, which I loved in so many ways. I played it a lot the first year, I would say. Really, really, really hardcore for about the first year. But I would always feel like complete ass whenever the seasonal stuff would pop and new events would be limited time, and I'd be grinding 30 to 40 hours a week outside of normal activities. And I'd get to those last few days and I'd still be missing the one or two outfits that I really, really wanted, and get into that fucky temptation of, should I insert more money? It's freaking maddening. And Path of Exile, for example, like, yeah, they have a little loot box thing when the season starts, but after post-season, then you can just buy any of those items directly for a set amount of money. They don't keep it in that box forever. And there's a lot of uniques that actually look really cool. So I don't really mind that they have a cash shop. It's a free game. Nothing. Oh, experience. That's right. The Scrolls of Experience. That's useless. If I have one complaint right now, it's that if I don't have enough resources to shatter an item, the actual sell value on items is just not worth the inventory space to haul it back to town. In Path of Exile, you can get rid of shit for more materials to craft with. I wish I could break it down for some sort of components, even if but that requires material to break down. So it's
Yes.
uh,
Take care.
let's see, no points there. It looks like the ward retention points I did invest did get me through that boss fight, though. Let's see. Post-arcade sweet spot in the 90s to 2000s before online gaming really took off, but I feel it really trailed off after the PS2 era, but that's just me. Yeah, and I want to have fun with some of that eventually here. I would love to invest, especially once I can upgrade the avatar and get something a little nicer. I'd like to get her imported into as a Beat Saber model and invest in a VR setup here that I can have some fun with. I used to be a Dance Dance Revolution maniac in the arcades. I don't care how nerdy that sounds. It was my favorite. Um, why not? Helmets, sure. Yeah, monetization. It's a big thing for me. Watching other content creators the past few years and learning as much as I can, I've gained a great admiration for. I don't know if anyone here is familiar with them, but like Josh Strife Hayes, and just setting a good principle for what to expect and things he doesn't want to do, and I feel it as a consumer myself when it's just so disingenuous. Like, I love cooking, and I watch Guga within, 30 minutes to an hour after he posts a new video, and yet when he does a Raid Shadow Legend sponsorship, it, there's a, there's a Charlie level cringe that just surges through my fucking body. It's not just because of the game, but just I know he's not actually touching that. So I don't care. I'm in a position, thankfully, where I can dedicate myself to this. I want to have fun with the streaming career and build community and relationships, and I don't really care so much about the money. I'm in a position where thankfully I'm not depending on streaming to pay my rent. So yeah, I know that I'm fortunate. I'm not saying that. Showboating, but I'd like to keep a good moral ground when it comes to anything I do on here. Sponsorships, partnerships, absolutely anything. And yeah, it is. It's capitalism through and through. But yeah, I mentioned Destiny 2 being its own huge topic because I played Destiny 1. I was there at the midnight release and played it through most of its life cycle, and then I played Destiny 2 for it really, really hard for its first year, so a year and a half. But I can't, there were different reasons that I ended up stopping playing at different points, and each time went back, it's like it just kept creeping further and further towards this horrible fucking approach towards the consumer. And the base game plus all the multiple expansions plus the vanity shop plus um honestly, the one of the largest offenders to me in Destiny 2 was the dungeon access. I might have shrugged off at the rest of it and been fine, but them putting a separate paid access for the one dungeon that they would add, that was just absolutely infuriating. And being an ARPG lover, that was a huge point of just my disappointment is immeasurable. My day was fucking ruined by Diablo 4 and following a similar Destiny model with base game plus expansion prices plus the egregious cash shop and battle pass, and it's that capitalistic corporate, we don't just need to make more money, we need to make all the money. Fuck. I cannot stand it. Oh man, I'm getting messy here with my exploration. Fuck it. I'll fix it. I really super hope that I can find an editor to work with soon. Especially one that would be willing to partner with me, because I have an insane amount of time that I'm able to just play if I can get some of the workload off of the back end of it and detract other time. We'll get there. Right now, I sent a request to Square Enix today because I don't know, I lost my security token a few years ago, so I need them to remove it from the account before I can activate and try to tinker over there again, but I'll be trying to buy Baldur's Gate 3 if at all possible in the next couple weeks so I can start that in mid-June. As soon as I can, I would love to start diving through that and Hades. I would probably do Hades first, but I'm trying to save enough for Baldur's Gate 3, so I will most likely just do Bone Razor Minions first. Let's see, that's... no. There we go. I think that's about everything. Cool. Yay, helmets. I totally feel you. I'm. Unfortunately, my thrall is. Uh, well, I'll have to decide when and where I want to pick out and share information about her so as not to upset her little feelings, but she was. See, that's where it gets very confusing for me. Um, she used to be in the military, so huzzah for repeatedly trying to file for a disability for years and being denied.
Yes.
It's just having the money around to buy games frequently can just be a little bit difficult sometimes, especially with how insane not only games are getting in terms of price, fuck you, Ubisoft, and just the rates that so many games are coming out now, it makes it a bit daunting to try to keep up. Okay, that could actually be really useful for me. If I can get a different weapon. Um, Potion health converted to ward. I want to see if I can upgrade that. What's this? Oh, damn, that's actually really cool. Too bad I'm not using it, but
care.
that is worth saving. Um, yeah. Um, let's do upgrades. Why not? No, didn't need to do that. We need this. Let's make a new stash tab just for potential upgrades to play with. I can deal with more customization later, but if I can find a good weapon, that will be fun. Let's see what I can do with this. We've got I think the minion health, that's biggest thing that would need to come up. It's not the perfect item, but it's something. Wow, that was a crap roll. Oh, fuck. I left that No, it wasn't. That might have been a good roll, but I left the chaos scroll on. That didn't do what I wanted it to. That was my own fault. That's beautiful. I kind of wish clear was set as just a default. That might have just fuck.
Yes.
I left that. I really wanted the menu. No, it wasn't. That might have been a good roll, but I left the chaos scroll on. That didn't do what I wanted it to. That was my own fault. That's beautiful. Let's see. I kind of wish clear was set as just a default. That no reason to be all stuck on that. That might have just I don't know. I want to clear that timeline, but at the same time, I have not done much for the dungeons. Arena, Temporal Sanctum. I will have to look into that. Try to explore the dungeons more. I want to try to see if I can get far enough out to some of the timeline corruption. Because from what obviously I'm still learning my way through this game, but from what I've been reading, it seems more people have issues with the bosses than they do with general map clearing or area clearing, if you will. So I'm very curious about adding more corruption just to increase difficulty and entertainment while doing the actual grinds. It's one thing I really enjoyed with Warframe was its infinitely scaling enemies. Had a lot of fun being able to push and test different builds and see how far I could take things that way. I am very much anti-meta as far as I can go. I hate feeling like I'm being pushed and forced into, holy shit, that's awesome. A particular play style. A good example of this would be Final Fantasy XIV. When it first launched to Realm Reborn, they had this annoying way of enforcing their intended mechanics of having you have 2 tanks in your party and different boss, different ability with the same effect, essentially creating a stacking tank debuff causing you to take more damage and forcing the other tank to take over. And I'm all for cooperation, but boss after boss after boss, every other raid fight, it was frustrating. So I decided, screw it. I'm gonna go super tank. And in the very first raid tier, we were doing me on Paladin with 6 damage dealers and 2 healers. And we pulled off server first 10. I don't know what number exactly. I know if you're not first, you're last. Who cares? But it was awesome for us, especially still pulling off a win in a good amount of time, as well as um, not even knowing I was competing. I think I was the world's second to super tank the fight. I did not even know someone else was trying to compete for that. That is epic. Let's see if I can use that later. So if I can find, and I'm convinced that there's an efficient way to play and accomplish a goal without having to do whatever the community best approach is, I will do it. Let's see. I really wish... There's minion health gloves. If I can flip the... Goddamn endurance. What? Cold? No. I need fire penetration. Thanks for the follow, Chopstopper. I appreciate it. Sorry, I didn't see that little event log notification. God, I love this build so far. I really need a one-handed weapon. With how much I'm going to be relying on ward, I need a one-handed weapon. Oh, mace, no. Oh, well, hang on. No, 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 no. It's not what I need. What the hell? It was a momentary madness. I swear it. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Holy. Oh, why are you trying to hit me while I'm looking at loot? That's not fair. Mm. I'm not using traversal skills. I'm not channeling anything. God, I'm gonna feel like such an idiot if at some point somebody's like, yeah, you could have been doing something with those items this whole time, but there's no frickin' point in gold. Alright, next. Let's see. Yes, now this I can work with. That is epic. I'll take it. What do we got? Let's first try to... I want to look at these two for sure. A little bit closer, because I need poison resist. Well, I did. It's actually good now. But I'm over on necrotic, so it wouldn't hurt to drop that. It's actually lightning and void are my two weaker resistances. Okay. So I don't think I can do anything with that, sadly. This has forging potential, but let's see if we can upgrade this a little bit. And I feel bad because that's so much more armor. God, that's a level... I feel like I just need to upgrade it. Let me take a look and see what else I can do. If I added minion health... could be pretty cool. Wait, it's only tier 1. Why? Oh, because it's a prefix. I can't. Oh, gotcha. Fuck. Okay. And what about this beautiful little thing? Because I have had that stupid collar since level 12. It looked cool, but then never found any other part of the set. Let's see. Minion damage. Void resistance is kinda low. Let's upgrade that. It's pretty decent minion damage. Just gonna try to get everything I can out of it. Let's hold off for there. But that's pretty epic. Much needed upgrade. Alright, let's go drop that there for consideration. I want to hold on to this for the moment just because I'm not sure. That can fuck off. Let's see. We need a set stash. Oh, I already had an alt. Oh, it's fine. But I need a set stash tab. Cities. I swear I can spell on Thursdays.
Yes.
Alright, let's clear this crap. And keep rolling. What do we got? Piles of gold. Uh-huh. And experience. I don't care. Let's go. Okay, I remember this map style. I will never get over just how freaking cool this golem is. I love that he can hold hate. And it's a big internal debate I've been struggling with my golem. I am doing a fire build, so I can't help but want to have this inclination towards, using a fire golem so everything synergizes, but yeah, the way that it's set up is for oh shoot. Mr. Golem there to not only be the tank, but I like with him having the cold type that there's the chill on hit, so as he's drawing in threats, it's also giving enemies just like this a chance to just be chilled and slowed. I'm finding that myself, and the Necromancer by itself is just awesome for the potential with different minions, but I'm so excited to see, well, not see, but explore more of the differences for myself. And I've just been watching people like Rax and Durax, and getting a feel for what other people are doing visually, but there's just so much potential. I am still curious what will be to my best benefit as far as the divination, loot pool versus trading. As I was a big trader in Path of Exile and I loved running a shop and everything, so that was actually a fun part of like my daily activities was managing my shop. I may be a minority there, but I will be very, very curious to see how the game continues to open up, and I'll be very excited to see what they do for like pinnacle bossing. I have been blown away by the loot filter. Just having all of that just built into the game is just epic. And yeah. Loot filters are wonderful. Let's see. Mages. Let me take a look at my build here. So I'm tempted to go 1 point each. Yeah, we'll just go there for now. But yeah, the customization is wildly interesting. Currently, I'm stacking fire between the archers, the volatile zombie, and the mages. But I love that the warrior, the golem, and the two, two, not just one, um, perma-wraiths give me a front line as well. Let's see. One thing I will say I do appreciate about this over Path of Exile is the crafting in Path of Exile is... it can be downright freaking daunting. Not, absolutely daunting. So I do like that this is striking a nice balance. Holy crap. See, it drops like that. Make me want to go ahead and start playing with an alt. Getting me excited for potential. Holy crap. Hold up. I'm curious. What could I do with this? That's a cool looking bow. Did you ever play... I have not, just as a preface, but ever play Grim Dawn? I don't really know much about it to compare to, but a friend of mine was trying to get me to play it a couple months back, and I just chose not to. To be fair, this was like 1 or 2 weeks away, and I didn't want to start an ARPG I had just no working knowledge of, that had been out for years and passed under my radar, when this was right on the horizon of it all. I would love to be able to get a PS5 this year. In the next year, something like that. There's... I don't know what the green icon is. Set item, I guess, for a different class that I'm not using. For all the friends that I've had that have played ARPGs, and just, it was surprising that one slipped under me. As I was aware of Torchlight, but I was either playing Diablo 2 or Path of Exile, so I just didn't care. It's level 46, that's 41, so... Yeah, that one doesn't matter at all now. Hello. That's pretty. Let's see if we can do anything with that. Yeah, that's what I was reading as well. I mean, that it was easy, but... And I respected their decisions as well as the development process of it, and it's fine. Nothing against it, just... I had went from Diablo 2 to Diablo 3 and had friends that talked me into trying Path of Exile, and it was hard. I mean, I think my first two characters were complete trash, and I didn't even realize it until I was level 70-ish, just trying to get into mapping and realizing I was just gonna flop around like a nearly dead fish. So it was definitely a learning curve, but once I got my taste for it, it became an obsession for quite a while. So let's see. It would add fire resistance. I would lose necrotic resistance. Don't care. Armor is always nice, but... word per second is what I need. Let's see if we can... Cool. That's tier 4. still, the armor is a percentage increase. I don't know, which would be better. Vitality or armor? You want to pick one for me? Let's see. Let me think about that for a minute. Let's see. Is it no? I can't touch the cold damage. I can do the necrotic. That's a good question. Vitality. Each potion of vitality grants 6 health and 1% poison and necrotic resistance. Enemies penetrate 1% of resistance. Yeah, it's just health and poison and necrotic resistance. Probably armor. It's a good point. I didn't even look at that. Thanks. Alright. Let's get rid of the necrotic. I think... Is this just always going to be some type of damage? Well... No, do not change. That would be horrible. So if we do that one and upgrade armor... It's not a big change. Oh well. I'm sticking to it. I made my choice. So... Word per second. I'm gonna put this over here just in case, but I think this will be the way to go. Increasing word per second. What can we do with this? It's a ton of minion health. Let's see. What can I add? Well, minion damage is always nice. Lightning resistance is total crap. But I can't apply resistances, so... I guess we'll go for minion damage. I want to write things down here again. Right, removes random affix, but no. No, no, no. Minion damage. Alright, let's see how that goes. Yeah, wards are already spiking up even higher. Love it.
Yes.
What are you doing? If we're gonna take the Blessed Horn for the Wangari, we need to be careful as well as quick. Why are the Wangari interested? Have you forgotten Ray's forces? Have the entire north on its heels, and those beasts seem happy to make matters worse. Do we not have much time left? You should know better than anyone how swiftly we must move. Oh my gosh. The god hunter Argentus approaches. Yeah. That. That's funny.
Don't lose your way.
I really like the dialogue. It's fun. It's pretty cool. Yeah, that word's actually jumping up there now. That was a good choice defensively. I wish I had this changed before I tried to do that last boss. Oh my god. Rhea was a pain in the ass. Nope. Let's not be dumb. If there's one lesson I've learned over the years, it's don't stand in the fucking bad. Whenever possible. Okay. No. I keep turning those off, but they default and turn back on. I'll have to see if there's a way I can change that. No, there's... I'm gonna stick with this upward arc first. I was definitely feeling like things were just a little too easy recently, so I'm happy that that Rhea boss fight gave me some good perspective. The sacked altar has no signs of the blessed horn. It has already been taken. Wait, why is that still blinking? Oh, fuck. That's annoying. That's a little annoying. Who knows, maybe I can finish up a second timeline. No. One thing I'd really love to do, although a lot of things that I want to do for the channel are first time experiences, like Baldur's Gate 3 will be, and Witcher, and so many other little fun experiences, but I am hoping I can also find a Skyrim mod creator at some point that can help me develop something cool, custom in my vein of necromancy that we can potentially publicly release after the playthrough, but I very much want to do a big 500 to 1000 mod full silly experience with that game now that I have a system that can actually handle that sort of insanity. Okay. Well, that's useless. Well, that's just a nice amount of gold.
Yes.
Um,
Take care.
let's see. Yeah. We will go there. So what do we got next? We got tomes of experience, runes. I, I don't know. I feel like items are more important than just experience. Screens levels for Sutra generated. You know, I'm really not sure on that. I did not look too much into the technical aspects of what they were trying to accomplish, but I haven't played as much as, a couple of the big streamers that were on super early for this, so I haven't been able to put 200 to 300 hours in yet. However, um, I've seen some of these echoes, monolith levels, whatever, maps, whatever we want to call them, um, have nearly identical layouts, so maybe I just haven't hit the point of monotony yet. I'm not sure, but I've only had a couple instances where I've definitely noticed nearly exact levels. Um, but not every single one of these is an exact circle either. Some of them are sprawling, so there's a decent amount of variety, I suppose. I've been waiting for this. I don't get block with that, but maybe I can re-roll that one. We'll see. If I can re-roll block, that'll be a fun item. Um, do you play MMOs at all? Anyone there? You're free to answer. That's pretty cool. Holy shit, that's cool. Warframe, I put about almost 3,000 hours in. Um, when I joined, Warframe was literally the month or two after they removed the original raids from the game and started restructuring everything to build their new vision for the whole experience, and had a lot of fun. Siren was my favorite over there, as I love damage over time and warlocks, so her being the pestilence queen she is, it just made me happy. Yeah, I had uh, we started a clan there and had about 16 to 20 people, so we would just keep it tight knit and play with very regularly. Um, but I've tried to go back a couple times, and I'm glad that I did just a few months ago, actually, because I stopped playing. um, I think it was right before Railjack. So I came back and I did at once, and I did Railjack and um, got caught up a little bit, but my old laptop, it just would not run the game very well. So I went back once I got this Starforge computer and played through the new war, and I'm super happy I did to catch up on story points. But again, I ended up falling off. I I like having a kill team, so having that full party to be able to tinker and experiment and do spectacle stuff like the 5x3 Eidolon hunts at night, and trying to do, pushing the infinitely scaling enemies up to staying 2 to 3 hours in a mission just to see how long you can last before you're forced out. I love doing that kind of stuff, but unfortunately, a couple of people that I was playing with did not want to be on stream, so I didn't end up keeping up with it. Let's see. These beautiful things. Okay. I want to re-roll the block. Well, that's not gonna help me too much, but I can add resistances, and lightning is terrible. So let's add some lightning resistance, if I can speak properly. Increase the minion damage. I still want to see if I can flip the dodge rating to something more useful. It's better than a lot of other things, I'll take it. Now that is pretty. Okay. This will be fun. I think mana and mana regen could actually really help me. So when I have to resummon a lot of minions, that can suck a little bit for me. So let's go for that. Holy hell, that's awesome. No? Wait. Oh, is that two-handed? The tooltip is actually going out of my screen. What the hell? It's a two-hander, isn't it? Yeah, that makes sense. Still, that is epic, and I will do something with it. Okay, let's get through this timeline. Okay. I haven't seen this one. Oh, it's themed after Lagan. Oh, I fucking... The water temple with Lagan. I loved that. That just thematically was awesome. The boss fight was difficult and fun. And I loved a lot of the theme that came with it. Like the conch shells and stuff. It's so cool to see some unique things like that popping up. Okay, so this arena, you mentioned the generation aspect. There's a fire-themed arena that was very similar to this, where enemies spawned around the outside and then moved in. That's cool. There's at least a totally different theme and layout, even if it's a similar objective. Well, yeah, I'm gonna be playing. I get what you mean. I'm gonna be playing Final Fantasy XIV again for a very specific reason. I don't intend to make a home there necessarily to try to play endlessly, but there's a roguelike dungeon that it's a 200 floor dungeon built for a party of 4, but there is a solo challenge for a necromancer title that less than 0.5% of the total community has ever earned. It's solo all the way to 200 without a single death, or you start all the way back from 1. So a big reason I'm going back is to just mentally prepare for that challenge that escaped me years ago. Big picture future, my eyes are on Ashes of Creation. I absolutely cannot wait for that beast of an MMO when it comes out in 2 to 12 years, whenever they freaking finish.
Yes. Take care.
Bunch of nothing. Beautiful. We're gonna do this. Killing another timeline tonight. Unique or set wand or catalyst. Oh, hell yeah. And unique item. I think I'll try to do all 3 of those. I was gonna go to the Echo next, but yeah, let's go and do this first. At the very least, I will give Stephen Sharif a lot of props when it comes to it. Not only for self-funding the start, the whole development of it, but if you compare it to a project or financial sinkhole, whatever you want to call it, like Star Citizen. Oh, Ashes of Creation seems a lot more promising comparatively. I'm encouraged that they're doing Alpha 2 this year. The upside to that is the exact same day that Lazy Payon released his Ashes of Creation video like 3-ish years ago. I reached out to a few trustworthy friends and we founded a guild within 24 hours. Designed a website. We already have about 30 to 40 people that are on standby, just kind of waiting as a community. So that's been fun. to be a part of, and if it ever actually, and depending on how Alpha 2 does, I guess, this year, might be something I want to try to incorporate and meld together with my efforts here with streaming, but we'll see. Let's see. Oh my god, the amount of ward I can build is just funny. It would probably help to try to keep all my minions on their feet though. Oh my gosh. Here we go. That's kinda cool. Kept me trapped in a smaller area. Let's see. I reached out to Rex and Rex. Rex is most commonly known. Just to get pre-approval in the future. Wanted to be able to check out his videos when new seasons drops live and be able to both learn and share that learning experience as well. And I do not want to be a React streamer at all. However, it is cool to be able to build connections in a community, and I want to learn as much as I can. Hopefully viewers do too. So I will definitely be having some theory craft prep sessions before the next cycle / first update starts. It just meant a lot to me to make sure I had his consent for that, because it's been a huge point of contention and controversy the past year or so. Oh my gosh. No. Hmm. I'm just realizing a flaw in that, but I think I might have too much health regen to where the experimental part might not even help me. Yeah, and while I aspire to learn as much as I can, and once I get to a certain point, I just take off. But um, when certain figures are involved, like if you are in Path of Exile, the big goat would have been like Mathel. It, you have to have a lot of well, I don't really have balls, but someone would have to have a lot of balls to try to say, you know what, I can do better. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Am I looking at the wrong one? Oh, I was looking at my equipped. Yeah, that's bullshit. No. Um, you cannot make
Yes.
me give up my belt.
Take care.
Okay. So that's cool. I can see stuff now. I really want to get up there though. We're almost to another boss. I think we can get one more good boss fight in tonight. 1000%. Gotta love the runes of shattering. That looked cool. I'll have to check it out. No. Minion freeze rate. That's pretty cool. I need to do shattering on that. Oh dear. Why am I even worried at this? Oh my gosh, there's no fucking reason to be worried. Not with this sword. So I'm still missing Destroy all moon spires. I missed that one over there. It's blinking at me and everything. Great. What do we got? Blood for the blood god. Cool.
Yes.
What sort of build or class do you like to play in ARPGs? When or if you do? Let's see. Want to do shattering there. And interesting.
Take care.
Well, that's a relic, but maybe they need to go over here? No. I can't help but feel like they should just go over there, but I don't know. I'll have to rethink that. At a time that is not now. Cool. Let's get this freaking uniques, and then we'll do the quest stuff and finish up this timeline. I cannot help but get red versus blue out of my head whenever I hear that word timeline. Caboose just makes my heart happy. Time is not made out of lines, it's made out of circles. Why do you think the clocks are around? Yes! Oh my god. Yes. I I had watched like from when it was just on the silly webisodes through I don't know, season 4 to 6, somewhere in there, I think is when I had originally stopped. I went back 3 or 4 years ago and didn't realize it had been ongoing this entire time. I think I watched up to season 12 or 14. It's crazy how that show just keeps getting better and better. I don't know how the last 2 or 3 seasons were. I haven't gotten that far, but the production value just kept skyrocketing. I love their excuse for switching to a new game engine for time travel. And how they must be in the future because everything is really shiny. uh, Brilliant fucking writing. Brilliant, brilliant writing. I cannot tell you how happy you made me by just putting that silly little line out there. Oh my fucking god. It really, really, really does get crazy when they start getting into Project Freelancer and a lot more into all of the other specialists like techs, and it just fan freaking tastic. Let's see. One, Reach of the Grave. That looks cool. What do we got? Your minion spells and bow attacks deal 70. It's a low on the roll, but it's an awesome thing. My god, that is epic. Holy shit. Is there... And oh my god. I want to was there a thing for rolling? What was this? Rerolls the values of all affixes. That should be it, right? No, can't forge uniques, whatever. At least I can apply two different things to it. I get not being able to change things on them, but it would be cool if you could at least use specialized items to re-roll the values. Maybe there's just something I don't know yet. Can't forge uniques. Damn. I was hoping. Still, though, there's just no comparison to all that insanity. Thank you for tuning in, joining me, finding me. I'll see you soon. Alright. Let's go for... That is just epic. That could not have come. Well, it could have come at better times, but I'm so freaking happy I got that. That is a major power boost.
You are beneath my skill. With this power, I am unstoppable.
Oh, that's fun. Oh, that was all? Sure, why not? Alright. What the? Reflected it.
Yes.
Alright. We're so close to another boss. Let's see. Rare spears, glyphs, unique item. I'll go for the uniques. Passives. Word retention. Yeah. More and more word retention. I'll need to try to stack up int as high as I can take it. Alright. Let's go right. I loved playing with Energy Shield in Path of Exile, so Ward is a really fun, natural defensive mechanic for me to get excited about. Warrior died. Yeah. Ooh. That's cool. I mean, I would like to play with the bow build at some point, but no. Why is this one... What's crazy about this one? Why is this glowing like this? Maybe it's something else. Oh, that must be a set item for another class. Never mind. Come on, stability. Not much further to go. Oh, that's cool. Maybe we can do something with that. We'll take a look after this. Oh, I love this freaking build so far. Let's go, let's go. That's enough. Hmm. All right. Yeah, what can I do with these? As much as I would love to exploit the missing health gain does work mechanic, I went too far in on bonus health and health regen passively. So that's not really gonna work for this setup. So let's do... Critical strike chance doesn't help me at all. Clear, reroll the critical strike chance. See, why couldn't that be a minion area? That would be fun, but it's not the way the cookie's crumbling. We will definitely add minion health. Let's switch it back over here. No, I can't do anything with that now, but that will work better for this build. Cool. Let's put this over there for now. Go ahead and put that away. Save those for another time. And wait, no, stability's not finished. One more, and then boss fight. Fuck, okay. Piles of gold, glyphs, spears. I'd like to end up there later on, but we'll just do this and finish off this timeline. Cool. We have a heading. No, but I'll hear you coming. I have crazy good hearing. Let's see. Oh, that's fun. It's a freaking joke almost. I can shatter that. Almost there. Fuck yeah. Okay. Last boss for the night. Let's get ready and hopefully I don't die a bunch more. Okay. In this timeline, Osberg's forces interfere with the retrieval of the lands of Herat and take it for themselves. Defeat God Hunter Argentus and reclaim the lands of Herat. Let's go. Oh dear, what am I getting into?
This lance will make me a god. The lance's power is exhilarating.
I'm not seeing any potion drops. That's a little concerning.
I will burn brighter and brighter, Isabelle.
50% though. Not really feeling any pressure. I guess that could be a different case if you didn't have as much support, but it's amusing. Oh my gosh. Almost actually hit me.
No, you're just a human.
Awesome.
Be a
Ring drop rate. Offhand catalyst. Let's do rings. I think that's good. I think that's good. I could be mental and wrong, but I think it's good. Beautiful. That's another timeline to check off. Awesome. Well, that will be it for me tonight. I hope everyone has an awesome night. And I will see you again very, very soon. Take care.